Hi, you guys. Canna, Tori here. And today I want to go over the endocannabinoid system. Let's see here. Okay. So, the endocannabinoid system is a system that is in our bodies. Every single human being has it. It's natural. It's not something that is in any of the nurses' handbooks or doctor books, not yet, but it will be. It's actually something that we just kind of learned and found out that we had. So we're going to go over the endocannabinoid system today. Also, if you want to see a bunch of just really, really gorgeous flower from Oklahoma, you can check me out on my Facebook page. It's Tori's Cannabis Collective. Look us up on Facebook, see how Oklahoma's doing things. All right, so this is going to be from Healthline, and it is a simple guide to the endocannabinoid system. The endocannabinoid system is a complex cell signaling system identified in the early 1990s by researchers that were exploring THC. Brand new. See here, experts are still trying to fully understand, but so far we know it plays a role in regulating a range of functions and processes that include sleep, mood, appetite, memory, reproduction, and fertility. Let's see here. This system is active in our bodies with or without the use of cannabis. So how does it work? There are three core components. You've got your endocannabinoids, receptors, and enzymes. Endocannabinoids are called endogenous cannabinoids, and they are molecules that are made by your body, very similar to the cannabinoids that you find in like your THC, THCV, CBD. Experts have identified two key endocannabinoids. The anandamide, also known as AEA, or 2-arachidonylglycerol, 2AG. That is a big word. It doesn't go together very well. Okay, so these are our two key endocannabinoids that are produced by our bodies. It's your AEA and your 2AG. They help to keep your internal functions running smoothly. So it's because of the endocannabinoid system that marijuana acts. It's because of these receptors in this system and the cannabinoids in marijuana. They work together to create like a sort of homeostasis within our bodies, and just kind of regulate our bodies. So these receptors, they're throughout our bodies. There's two main endocannabinoid receptors. We've got your CB1 receptors, which are mostly found in the central nervous system, and your CB2 receptors, which are mostly found in the peripheral nervous system. Endocannabinoids can bind to either receptor, and the effects that result depend on where the receptor is located and which endocannabinoid it binds to. For example, endocannabinoids might target CB1 receptors in a spinal nerve to relieve pain. Others might bind to a CB2 receptor in your immune cells to signal that your body is experiencing inflammation, common signs of autoimmune disorders. So we also have enzymes that are responsible for breaking down the endocannabinoids once they've carried out their function. There are two main enzymes responsible for this. You've got your fatty acid amide hydrolase, which breaks down your AEA, and your monoglycerol acid lipase, which breaks down the 2AG. Let's see here. So what are some of the functions of the endocannabinoid system? So we haven't quite determined exactly how it works. We haven't determined all the potential functions. Really, really looking forward to the MORE Act being passed and the ability for our scientists to do research wherever and on product that we actually consume and that is of good quality. The ECS, so your endocannabinoid system, has been linked to the following processes: appetite and digestion, metabolism, chronic pain and inflammation, and other immune system responses. It's been linked to your mood. It's been linked to your learning, your memory, your motor control, your sleep, cardiovascular system function, muscle formation, bone remodeling and growth, liver function, reproductive system function, stress, skin, nerve function. I mean, you guys, we are endocannabinoid. It's our whole body. These functions all contribute to the homeostasis, here we go, which refers to the stability of your internal environment. For example, an outside force such as pain from an injury throws off your body's homeostasis. Your endocannabinoid system kicks in to help your body return to its ideal operation. So before we talk about how THC interacts with your endocannabinoid system, I just want to touch on RSO, and we'll go into more detail about that. So if you look up some different videos on RSO, you can see patients that, go from having tremors, like really bad tremors. They do the sublingual drop under their tongue, and within 5 minutes, you'll see them, visually see them level out. So that is a complete visual reference on your endocannabinoid system combined with the cannabinoids in the marijuana plant and that homeostasis that they create within inside your body. Okay, let's see here. How does THC interact with the endocannabinoid system? Tetrahydrocannabinol, there's a word I know. THC is one of the main cannabinoids found in cannabis. It's the compound that gets you high. Once in your body, THC interacts with your endocannabinoid system by binding to receptors, just like endocannabinoids do. It's powerful partly because it can bind to both your CB1 and CB2 receptors. This allows it to have a range of effects on your body and mind, some more desirable than others. THC may help reduce pain and stimulate appetite, but it can also cause paranoia and anxiety in some cases. Experts are currently looking into ways to produce synthetic cannabinoids. Okay, boo, we don't want synthetic cannabinoids. We want the real stuff. Thanks, experts. Anyways, moving on. And then it just talks about how does CBD interact with your endocannabinoid system. So CBD doesn't get you high. And it basically, the anxiety, paranoia, pain, these are things that CBD actually cares for. It's going to be anxiety relieving. Experts aren't completely sure how CBD interacts, but they do know that it doesn't bind to the receptors in the same way THC does. Awesome. That's kind of something I've been saying. Definitely like a 1-to-1 ratio. So a THC and CBD. I absolutely feel like the best medicinal benefit that you're going to have is whenever you do have a little bit of both. But CBD alone really needs THC to back it up. Let's see. Now, this is saying that many are believing that CBD works by preventing your endocannabinoids from being broken down. So it actually allows a little bit more of an effect on your body, that it binds to a receptor that hasn't been discovered yet. So they're thinking that maybe CBD is actually binding to another receptor that we haven't found yet. And it's very interesting. The details of how it works are still under debate, but CBD can help pain, nausea, and other symptoms, anxiety, things like that. Let's see here. Now, there is something called endocannabinoid deficiency. Experts believe in a theory known as clinical deficiency. It suggests low endocannabinoid systems or dysfunction can contribute to the development of certain conditions. Could explain why some people develop migraines, fibromyalgia, IBS. This is just, again, these are all new things that we're kind of touching on and places that we're finding and that these things are going. So the bottom line here is the endocannabinoid system plays a big role in keeping your internal processes stable. There's a lot that we don't know, and as we develop better understandings, then it could eventually hold the key to treating several conditions. So there's just so much to learn, so much research that needs to be done, so much to find out. The endocannabinoid system, we were all born with it, and marijuana works together with it. That's what I know. Thank you guys. Have a great day.